This is lesson 4, and we'll be looking at modeling. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to build something similar to this. Sure. Okay. Without further ado, let's start. Um, so I'll start a new. I'll start a new project. So we have the default interface, and Blender has put a cube by default for you. You'll be looking at two modeling tools in Blender today: the Extrude tool and the Loop Cut tool. Okay, before we go on, I should say that I will be using a lot of shortcuts in this particular training, and you need to get used to them also. Make it easy for you. I will show the shortcuts I use on the screen. Okay, yeah, so let's get into it. Let's start by zooming in. You zoom in with the middle mouse button, and we'll go ahead to scale this cube along the z-axis. Shortcut to scale is S. Yes, of course, you could come pick the scale tool and use one of the gizmos to scale it along the z-axis. While that is possible, but I would want you to get used to using keyboard shortcuts. Okay, with your object selected, press the S and you can zoom up and down, in and out, across all axes. To constrain it to the Z axis, press Z on your keyboard. Okay, and then you can scale this cube on the Z axis. So we'll scale it to right about here. Ouch. Yes, right about here. Click to accept. Okay, so let me show you the first tool, the loop cut tool. To get to use any of the modeling tools, you will need to leave the object mode tool here and go to the edit mode tool. The keyboard shortcut is tab. Okay, you could either click edit here, and now we can edit this object, right? Or you could just press tab. That's me pressing tab to switch between the object mode and the edit mode. So while in the edit mode, let me bring to your remembrance three things we talked about early on in the class. We talked about points, also called vertices. I mentioned lines, also called edges, and shapes. Okay, same applies here. Okay, in the edit mode, you have access to these three selection modes. You can select the edge. Let me go ahead and select a vertex, also called an edge. Now, with the move tool, you could move any of the vertices either up and down, left and right, along any of the axes. Let's undo that. Okay. So you could, yeah, click on any of the axes, any of the vertices rather, and make adjustments there. See? Next off is the edge select. Okay. You use that to select lines, edges of this shape. And just as demonstrated, you can move the edges in any direction. Okay. Let's not do that. And finally, you have the face select. With this, you can select shapes, the different shapes that make up this 3D object. Let me turn around. To turn around, to change your view of the viewport, you use the middle mouse button. Remember? Okay. So you can choose any. Let me go under. You can choose any of the faces that makes up this object using the face select tool. See? And of course, you can either move it forward, you can move in any direction you wish. And not just to move, you can either rotate. Let's use the rotate tool. there. Okay, you can scale. Okay, there. That again. Okay, there. And this is the basics of working with objects. You either select points, vertices, right? You either select edges, okay, or you select faces using these tools. There. Clear enough? All right, let's move forward. Now, the moment you are in the edit mode, right here, you will get this extra list. This is where the modeling tools come up. Until you are in the edit mode, the modeling tools will not show up here. Let's exit the edit mode for just a second. Now in the object mode, see that all of the modeling tools are gone. See? But the moment you get back to the edit mode, now you have all of the modeling tools at your disposal. Again, like I said, you'll be looking at the extrude and loop cut tools. Let's go on. Let's start with the loop cut. With the loop cut, um, like a saw of some sort. I mean, like a carpenter saw. Like you can actually cut and segment, cut the box into segments. Okay. And of what use is this when you cut up a box into segments like this? Do this, you're increasing the faces that you can select. For example, let me come back to the face selection mode and let's exit the loop cut mode right there. Okay, if I were to select now, you see that I can select any of these faces and I can actually use any of these tools to move it up the direction, and bit by bit you can actually start some form of modeling with this. And depending on what you're going for, this could be crude or it could be exactly what you want to achieve there. Some spaceship, eh? All right. So let's exit the edit mode by pressing tab and start afresh.